Ring, 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 ring. Yo, did you hear? Episode 25 of Toast Talks. It's starting now.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm Brett.
and I'm Toast, and this is episode 25. Fuck yeah.
Episode 25, Toast Talks. Here we are.
Out here, we made it. 25 episodes, everybody. That's a quarter of 100.
Yeah,
That's like 25% of the way there, by my math.
yeah.
So, hell yeah, we're here.
That would have been way better with some music.
That would have been way better with some applause in the background. Cough, cough, post edit. Post edit, post edit. Yeah. Anyways,
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, we're out here, episode 25, and we got quite the episode packed in for you guys today. You know, just like every week, but sticking to our normal format or our new format. We're gonna kick shit right off with our fucking daily or our weekly freaking personal updates. Tyler, how you been this week? I know you got some crazy stories coming up.
Oh, the week itself was alright. But fucking today, man, it was fucking nuts.
Yo,
So,
wait, can I preface this too with the fact that we always got the craziest shit to talk about like the day of recording or like the day
and,
before recording.
or fucking 3 hours after recording. Yeah, every
Yeah,
time.
yep.
Yeah,
Every time.
every
So
time.
go ahead.
Alright, so anyway, man, all week been working on this like big project. Got like all hands on deck at work at like this one place, right? So we all been working at this one spot.
Mm,
And that doesn't really have shit to do with anything, but I just wanted to start it off with that. Anyway, man's got done a little early today, and I drive around like a company van, you know.
yep.
So I decided, all right, I'm done like a little early, and I saw a boss man pull into the job site. I'm like, I don't want to be caught just sitting here soaking in the AC in the truck. So
Mm-hmm.
I'll go in the back and like try to organize it a little bit, make it look like I'm doing something. So like I really started going in on the fucking organizing. I'm moving shit like all over the fucking place. And I got this like fucking blade, right? It's
Okay.
you can it's like this long maybe.
It's pretty decent size of anything.
Dude gave it to me the other day. It's not like a sharp blade. It's not like I'm fucking carrying around a sword or something. It's
Yeah.
like it it's you put it in like the like the cushioning in a door. You know, you kind of put it like behind it so you could pull the
Oh,
cushioning.
it's like a fucking like a spatula almost, or like a scraper
Yeah,
more than a.
yeah, it's like a scraper, so I can get the paintbrush in there without slathering fucking paint all over like the trim.
Fair enough.
It's one of them. I didn't buy it. Like one of the dudes had it and was like, "Hey, you want this?" Like, yeah, sure, whatever. So I put it in this spot, and then I had this piece of cardboard that I wanted to keep because it's good to lean on and like put the paint on and shit.
Yeah.
And I like folded it up, and I went to put it behind the fucking blade or the scraper or whatever. So I'm trying to put it behind the scraper, and keep in mind, like I got a bunch of other shit behind the scraper, and it's like wedged up against the side of the fucking. It's between the side of the van and like a box, and I'm like pushing the cardboard down, and shit's like being kind of tough on me. So I like really gave it some ass, and fucking finger slipped. Fucking sliced my finger wide open on the fucking scraper,
Oh,
and
really?
I'm like, oh fuck. So I look at it. Okay, my finger's bleeding. So I start like sucking the blood out, and then I'm like, all right, whatever. So I got some duct tape, and I fucking taped that bitch.
Yeah,
Like, all
yeah,
right,
yeah. Like a
it'll be
real G.
fine, because that's what I usually do. And I
Uh,
just like kept on doing my thing. And then I was like, a couple minutes went by. I said, damn, this shit's kind of burning. I looked down, like, there's fucking blood all over my finger. So I'm like, oh, fuck. Well, I guess I need to, like, look at this a little better than what I did. So I ripped the
yeah.
tape off. And there's blood all over the fucking place.
Yeah.
And I went and grabbed a paper towel, napkin, whatever, and cleaned it up a little bit. Then I took the napkin, put it on my finger, and then wrapped the tape around the napkin, so it would
It's like a
the blood
Band-Aid.
was, yeah, like a Band-Aid. So I did that, and then it was time to leave. Like, I really had to go. So I was like, all right, whatever, I'm fine. Okay, off we go. I got like a mile down the road, bro, and like my stomach started feeling like really shitty. I was like, oh fuck, I kind of feel like I'm gonna throw up. And then like my fucking head started spinning, and then
Mhm.
bro, it got so bad. It got so bad to the point where like I couldn't see shit. Like my vision was so fucking blurred. I couldn't see shit. Everything was like mad bright, and like I had the radio on, and like I couldn't even hear the radio. Like all I could hear was like fucking static in my ear, and I had the AC on full crank, like cold as fuck in this truck, and I was sweating bullets. Like I
Damn.
was trying just not to fucking pass out and wreck the fucking company van,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
fucking 2 miles down the road from the shop,
Yeah, that's kind of
So,
scary.
and then like pull up to the stoplight, and I just thought I was gonna like fucking pass out right there at the
Just
stoplight
like
and
took
just
a
be
fucking breath.
like thought I was gonna be stuck there. And I literally had to like start telling myself like, dude, you're fine. Like talking out loud, like, dude, you're fine. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, you're good, you're good, you're good. And then as soon as I fucking pulled down the road that the fucking shop is on, like, it was all gone, and I was fine. And then it dawned on me, you're a fucking idiot. You have a first aid kit in the fucking truck that you could have used from the beginning. It's got the fucking alcohol wipes to clean it. It's got the fucking shit you put on it so it doesn't get infected.
Yeah,
It
like
got the
Neosporin
fucking
and shit.
band-aids. I got the whole line in the fucking truck. And I wasn't fucking thinking about it. After man's almost fucking passed out at the wheel of the fucking company truck. So
Yeah. So it was
yeah, it was
slightly your own
fucked up.
fault.
I mean, yeah, I guess. I don't know what my fucking deal was though.
Yeah, I don't know. My mom would call that the Holy Ghost, where you're just like fucking talking out loud and it manifests itself. But I don't know. I think you just fucking your blood pressure dropped a little too quickly, but then you evened out. Because
Yeah, maybe.
if you bled through what two you bled through two things of fucking of fucking duct tape.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're probably fucking gushing for a second. And like you look at your finger, it's probably taped up pretty bad.
Yeah, I got it all like fucking taped up.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
he's fully wrapped. Like yeah, you're probably gushing for like a few minutes, and your blood pressure dropped. But like I don't know.
Yeah, and dude, my heart was fucking pumping like crazy. Yeah, it was fucking wild. It was pretty bad. It
I've
reminded me
had
of that time. It reminded me of that time I passed out at Staples. Like that.
oh
That
in
was
the
kind of
fucking
like this.
closet.
Yeah, that was like the same feeling that I had, but like I didn't pass out this time.
See, I've had that feeling two different times. It was once where I had like fucking heat exhaustion in the kitchen, and that shit was fucking terrible because I was just like sweating bullets the whole time, but I could like barely fucking like walk.
Yeah.
And the other time was when I was freaking I was playing COD like or no, I was playing Siege like really early in the morning, and so like and I had like a really intense round, and that was the first time that my heart got going for like the day. So like I just had a
Oh,
really bad adrenaline rush, and I was like, "Holy shit, bro! Like I gotta calm down. I gotta breathe," because like like my heart was like going like through my chest, and I was like, "Holy shit!" Like,
yeah.
but
Fucking dude, shit was bad. I don't know. I was worried there for a while because shit was getting fucking bright, dude. I was like, holy fuck, this is the end right here. But
you're just
Here
You
I
thought
am.
I thought I was gonna swerve into a fire hydrant or something.
Yo, I really
Maybe.
thought I was gonna pass out. I didn't want to pull over. There was nowhere to really pull over. Then like, what
What
am
do you
I gonna
mean?
do when I pull over anyway? You know?
I don't know. Fucking breathe.
I guess. So I just like kept on trucking. I was like, oh, if I pass out, hopefully I don't know. Hopefully I don't pass out for very long.
I'll nod in and out of it. I'll be like, okay, I'm only like 50 feet down the road.
Yep.
All right, I'm coming up to the stop sign.
All I gotta
Oh
do is
shit! I
make this
passed the
turn.
stop sign. Oh shit!
Fuck.
I missed the turn 4 turns ago. No.
Oh fuck. Fuck, I just ran over 3 dogs, 2 children, and a fucking grandma. Shit.
Not the grandma. No. No, not Fido. Screw the kids.
Oh man.
Nah.
So
That's
yeah, that
funny.
was my day. I don't know how your week went.
I started my second job this week, like officially. I had a practice shift like a couple weeks ago, but Mans is officially slinging ice cream, and now I'm
Mm.
doing 3 and 3 at the bar and at the ice cream stand, with today off for the podcast. So pretty booked schedule, but I manage, and fucking chilling at the ice cream stand is literally chilling at the ice cream stand. Like I can't get any better than that. And you fucking meet people and stuff like that. But not all of it's great. But we'll leave that for a later segment because we have some other stuff to talk about in between then and now. But yeah, literally like training on there was like no problem at all because like it's an anti-griddle. So it's like I don't know if you've ever seen like the flat tops or like a hibachi table or whatever where it's just a fucking griddle and it gets super hot.
Yeah.
It's the reverse of that. It's got like nitrogen going through it and it makes some coils and the top of it just gets super fucking cold. It gets like where I'm usually working between -10 and -20 Celsius. So it's super cold on top of that shit. Like water just freezes super quickly and it condenses the water out of the air. So there's just ice building on it all the time you got to scrape off, which is like the hardest part of the job is just keeping it clean of ice because you can't roll properly. And so like yeah, you kind of learn those little like bits about the machine and you kind of like um the guy John that's owns it. We were friends from our past jobs, so we were chilling out, and he basically just wants me to like create flavors to like so he could post online and like give out to people so they like come back to the stand, and it's like cool because I could like experiment with stuff, kind of like how I do in the bar, and but I still have like I have like to deal with people with the front of the house aspect of it, like dealing with change and like actually taking their order and all that stuff, because I'm the only one at the stand, which like that's like usually the worst part of business, but like they don't really care how long you take because like they're getting something they'd have to drive like hours for. So it's like, oh my god, like it's real, it's in
Yeah.
front of me, it's not on YouTube, and like you
Yeah, they're
see,
like gonna show.
yeah, they get that glow every time. It's like um it's kind of cool to see where it's just like, oh my, like fuck, what's a good comparison? It's like a kid getting a puppy. They see like a puppy for the first time. They're like, oh my god, this is like so cute. Like it's so furry and adorable. It's just like, oh my god, this is so cool. This is like so. It's right in front of me and I can see it and it taste it. It's
Yeah.
kind of dope. Yeah. So that's something I won't see in like any other like food business job that I always have, because like the other ones you're just in the kitchen and you're in the back and like no one really notices you because you're freaking you're just cooking away. You know what I mean? You're cooking and cleaning and yada yada. So, anyways, that's kind of how my week's been going. I've had a lot of fun, like messing around with the flavors and like getting to know the clientele. But there's drawbacks and stuff like that. And um, oh, definitely one of the fucking craziest parts about it was we were talking about this a couple episodes where man's with the ice cream stand got freaking got beat up,
Oh yeah.
and so we seen the dude that beat him up like freaking a couple of days ago while I was working, like right as we were packing up, and I mean this is like 2.5, 3 weeks ago that this was happened. That the dude got jumped at his own business, freaking in broad daylight, and freaking he pressed charges like immediately. And we see the guy walking around, so he calls the police. He's like, "Yo, the guy's right here," type of thing. And like the police are just like, "Yeah, we have no record of anything on this guy." So it's like, but when the
Oh
like
shit.
yeah, so he's like, well, can I get like a squad officers here because like I'm not going out there because he's got like other people with him and shit like that. Like this is like my business type of thing. And he's like, they're when they police finally got there. Which by the way, yo, this is three. These are the guys that like beat him up and put him in the hospital and broke his nose and yada yada yada. He calls the police to be like, "Yo, I found the guys that did this to me like a couple of weeks ago. They're right there across the street." Police takes them 45 minutes to get there.
Oh yeah. Yeah, of
45
course.
minutes. If he would have been getting stabbed, fucking, he would have bled out like 7 times. Like it's ridiculous how long it took to get down there after like a
Well,
violent crime thing.
yeah.
But yeah, yeah,
Man, first they gotta get up out of their fucking chair. They
yeah,
gotta
yeah,
go start the car up, go
yeah.
filled up with gas, stop, get coffee and donuts, eat them.
Yeah.
Fucking it. I mean, it's a long fucking process, man.
They gotta go to the fucking Middle East, find a sheep, just fucking
Yeah.
shave it, get it to the
Uh,
tailor, make clothes out of it, get those clothes fitted, put them on, you know.
Yo, that's like when those fucking dudes tried breaking into my house. It took the cops, like, I didn't want the cops to come anyway, but my grandma called the cops. It took them like fucking an hour, like an hour and a half to get there. I'm like, oh geez, thanks guys. You know?
Yeah, we're getting
Fucking
robbed.
dicks. Yeah,
Fucking
literally.
showed up fucking 2 hours later. Yeah, great response times, guys. You're really doing great. Protect and serve. Fucking
Yeah.
awesome shit. Anyways, yeah, if people basically what we're trying to get at is that police response times suck, but that's an entire other rant that we could get into. Anyways,
Yeah, really.
we saw the guys. The police took for fucking ever to get over there. By the time that they got there, the guys were like walking off, and yeah, he when they showed up, they basically told us that he knows for a fact that there's an investigation going on them, but for some reason there's no charges pressed. So it's like they couldn't do anything about it. It's like, well, uh, you're fucking terrible at your job, but whatever. And they basically told him that if they try to do it again, that all that he can do is run. Like he can't like defend his business at all because like if he escalates the problem, then he's like held accountable. It's like there's so much illegal jargon in it, or it's just like, bro, like just because he's a business owner, like running his business, like there's so many things that he can't do.
Well, bro, you know, the cops, they got bigger problems, you know, like pulling over people that are going fucking 32 and a half in a 30 zone. That's
Yeah,
more important. So,
I mean, some cops around here actually getting drug busts. You see those kind of often, like maybe every couple of weeks or like once a month. There'd be like you'll be going down the road and there's just like 5 squad cars and a fucking like 3 guys getting arrested. It's like, oh, they got caught with like a bag or 2 or 5. Like,
still, man, that shit's crazy. Man's got fucking jumped and like got the fucking dudes in front of him, and they're just like, just run next time, brother.
yeah,
Like,
pretty
what?
much,
Yeah,
pretty
like I'm
much.
gonna leave all my shit and like, or probably like all the money is like in the fucking stands. Like, yeah, you're just gonna like leave all that? Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it was real funny.
Makes a lot of sense. That was a question I got for you though. Fucking, with you doing all this, like, so are you bringing the stand out, or is like he helping you bring the stand out, or like
So,
what?
so most of the stand is one of the businesses downtown actually will hold it inside for him. So
Oh,
it's in three pieces, and you just roll it down the sidewalk and put it in place. And then every day that like I work down there by myself, he brings down the ice cream and like the fresh water and stuff like that. So it's like the cleaning supplies and shit like that. And then I just pack that into the stand after I rolled it down. So it's like I roll down the pieces, and then he comes in and brings in the supplies. I put the supplies in, and then it's ready to go. Throw the umbrella out so you don't fucking bake in the
that
sun.
ain't bad.
Yeah. And then when it's all done, you just do the opposite. You just put the supplies in take the supplies out, roll the cart down, and then he pulls the car around. We just throw the shit in the car, and then he'll usually give me a ride home if I don't feel like staying downtown.
Huh? That ain't
So
bad.
that's a pretty good gig. I'm getting paid more than I am at my other job, and I make tips. It's like easy money.
Cool. Fuck
Yeah.
yeah.
So slinging ice cream, slinging ice cream, helping out a friend start up his business by giving him time off and making myself some money on the side so I can hopefully get a better laptop for this, get a car soon, and just fucking expand a little bit because this coronavirus shit is killing my wallet.
Yeah. My fucking dog's killing my wallet and the fucking
Oh yeah.
classes and everything else, man.
Oh yeah. You've
Fuck.
been talking about that, but I think that
Trumpy Trumpy
what's
boy
up?
needs to fucking get that stimulus money out again, and that will
Yeah,
go right to the MacBook.
they need that fucking deal made out. But there's so much shit going on back and forth. Like they're talking in like trillions of dollars. They got to negotiate or some shit like that. And I'm like, well, I don't know. I could use some money right now.
Like, bro, the problem is the Democrats trying to add like so much extra fucking shit to the bill that like has nothing to do with anything. Like
Yeah, I don't know.
trying to like they want to get rid of voter ID and like they want to release a bunch of fucking prisoners so like the prisoners can vote for them and
Yeah, it's kind
like
of.
they want illegal fucking aliens to be able to fucking vote, which is totally fucking ridiculous. Just they got like a whole list of bullshit that they're trying to add to the bill.
I
And that's why
I
Trump
didn't
came
hear
out.
about any of that.
Yeah, well, Trump did like a press conference about it because Trump came out last week and used his fucking executive order to like pass a bunch of shit through because he was just like, these guys are not fucking cooperating with me at all. Like they're trying to add all this fucking shit to the bill that has
Uh-huh.
nothing to do with giving these people any help for coronavirus. So the only thing that he couldn't use his executive power on was a stimulus check. Everything else, like he's cutting payroll tax. He is like extending the unemployment money or whatever, and like there's some other shit that he
Well, there
did.
was a
He used his
fucking
executive power for.
interview with MSNBC and Nancy Pelosi talking about how like the Republican versus the Democrat side of the bill, like there was $100 billion going to people like to pay their rent, and there was like zero on the Democrat side, and there was like 100,000 or like $100 billion to go to employees that are like losing their jobs, and there was like $250,000 on the Democrat side. It's just like there's or on the Republican side, it's just like there's so like the totals are so different because they're like trying to put money in like people's pockets, and it's hard to put like a decent chunk of money in everybody's pockets if you're spending like on the scale of like hundreds of thousands of dollars or even hundreds of millions of dollars.
It it should be so much easier because like Trump in his conference thing was saying like, oh, this thing that the Democrats want is on page 1,700 and something. I was like, holy fuck, dude. And then he was saying That's not even like halfway through. Like,
Oh, that's
damn.
crazy.
So you got like a 3,000 page bill just worth of fucking bullshit. You know, like
Yeah,
I can't
that's a
imagine it's that hard to just get people some money.
yeah, that's a ridiculously long figure. I mean, we're not Congress people. We
No,
don't know how
yeah,
this fucking shit works. But 3,000 pages sounds like a fucking ridiculous amount of paperwork to put through to sling out some money from the government. And especially like now when a lot of people are like crying for it because like people are like losing their jobs by the millions every week.
yeah.
Like I think it was like 14 weeks straight that there was over a million people losing their job. It was like that's
I, s-
crazy.
I saw it starting to go down because like I think it was this week or last week. It was like 900 and something new unemployment applicants. So like the number's starting to go down. That's the lowest. They said that's the lowest number since the like beginning of the coronavirus thing.
Since
So I
like
mean that's
April or
good.
some shit like that.
So that's good,
Yeah,
but I mean there's still ways to go.
yeah. There's definitely steps to take. Fucking, I don't know. There's a lot of back and forth.
Yeah,
Anyways,
definitely.
that kind of leads us into our fucking current event segment. We kind of swung straight into it, but we were mainly trying to get into some of the fucking sports highlights from this week because there's a lot to talk about. But just really quickly, let's talk on that historic NHL game. Tyler, I know you got most of the shit on this. So,
Man, I got the fucking stats on this shit, bro. This NHL game, it started it started at 3 o'clock. It started at 3 o'clock. That's a half hour before I leave work. I got home, I ate, I shit, I did everything I do when I get home. And bro, it was like 7:30 and the fucking game was still going. They're like, "Oh, we're now in third overtime." I'm like, "Holy shit, bro." So anyway, this game went on fucking forever. I think the final number was like that was like 7 hours long, like 7.5 hours long, something crazy. Fourth
that's
longest
ridiculous.
NHL game in history. It went to 5 overtimes. It was the Lightning versus the Blue Jackets. And
Hmm.
like, dude, you gotta keep in mind, a hockey game is 3 fucking periods. They went 3 periods with 5 overtimes. They played 2 games plus a period.
Yeah,
Like, that shit is crazy. And they're in the playoffs, man. We're talking 7 game series, and these motherfuckers just went through 2 games in 1 game.
that's fucking
So,
crazy.
so for them to keep on playing, because they played like 2 days later, that's just fucking insane. I mean, these guys are fucking beasts, man.
Yeah,
Anyway,
that's a mammoth task of a fucking human being right there.
yeah, literally, your fucking body has to like regenerate, man. That shit's insane. So it went 5 overtimes. The Lightning ended up winning, even though Junis, I'm gonna fucking butcher this name, Junis Capasalo, he broke the record for the most saves in an NHL game in the history of the NHL. The former record was 73 goals saved. He set the record at 85, so he fucking blasted that shit out of the water. And they still fucking lost, which is a heartbreaker.
What
This dude,
was
Seth
the final
Jones,
score?
it was like, I think it was 4-3.
4-3.
4-3, yeah.
So they had a 3-3 for 5 overtimes then.
Yeah. Fucking insane.
That's
So,
that's nutty to watch.
and bro, I'll be honest, like, the quality of play you think would go like down into the fucking dirt after a couple overtimes. Nah, man, they were going hard as fuck.
They wanted it.
Like I give these dudes all the credit. I've been sleeping on hockey, bro. Fucking
Yeah,
NHL playoffs is a different fucking breed, man.
that's a fact. You know, I always hyped up the NHL playoffs from like the last, at least since like we were in high school. But like, I like, I'm starting to come around to the fact that hockey is just like a really intensive, like hard to play sport. Like that takes a lot of skill because that shit. Like every time I think about hockey players doing these and crazy, like that's an insane amount of minutes that you were just describing, and the physical demands that it takes to play hockey at that level, it's insane. It's like I said, it's a mammoth task of a human being to be doing.
Bro, they're fucking smashing each other.
Yeah, they're
And wearing
laying each other out.
and wearing those fucking ice skates, bro, that's gotta hurt after a while. I mean, shit.
Yeah, strapping in.
You
You
got like
probably
a
roll
fucking
your ankle so many times.
you got a fucking blade going down like the center of your foot. I mean, dude, that's gotta fucking hurt.
Yeah,
So
I'm
anyway,
sure. I'm sure you get like fucking like skater's foot or some shit like that. Like how guitarists get calluses on their fingers. You know what I
yo,
mean?
and they gotta cramp up like crazy too, cause I mean, like the stadiums are fucking cold as shit to begin with, and then they're like busting ass, sweating their asses off. That's like an easy way to get cramps.
Nah, it's fucking the worst part is that if you're cold and you're getting in there and you're just fucking get completely bodied in the cold and it's like that numbness.
Oh,
Yeah, that like getting
oh
hit by
yeah,
something. Like remember in football, like getting hit by a helmet
yeah.
hurts, but getting hit by a cold helmet hurts heart worse. Or like a cold face mask. That's that
Yeah, it's
like
way worse.
getting your hands pinched in a cold face mask has to be one of the worst pains I felt in high school. And that's no cap. And I used to get nut tapped by Dylan Wilmarth, and that's
Oh
still
my
one of
god.
the and that's still one of the worst pains that I've ever fucking felt. Yo, I would say shout out to Dylan Wilmarth, but I have no clue if that dude's even okay.
Man, and people used to like fucking having practice in the cold. Having practice in the snow was cool, but having practice in the
Practice in the
cold,
cold fucking sucks.
man, oh man, 'cause everybody's huddling around, grabbing each other's nuts, trying to
Yeah,
stay warm.
yeah. No, everyone was grabbing their
You don't
onions.
want to get hit, man.
Yeah, but at least we had the vagina tree until they cut it down.
Yeah, fucking dicks.
Yeah, they had to put that balcony there for the cross country runners. For those of you that don't know, there was a tree. Well, there was two trees on our old football field that literally went straight up in a line, and then halfway through they both parted away from each other and parted right straight back, and then just went straight back up, and it looked like a vagina in between these two trees. So we called it the vagina tree. And they cut it
Yep.
down. They fucking cut it down to put a balcony for to
Eh,
watch some cross country runners, some lanky ass motherfuckers run through the woods, and no one ever
eh,
used it. You know what people used it for? I heard many stories of people going to just fuck on that balcony because there's no cameras over
Wow.
there.
Wow.
They put a
That ain't
fucking
a bad
balcony
idea.
over there. They put
They
a
put
fucking balcony over there.
a Hey man. Well, I guess that's a good replacement. If
For
you're
the
gonna be
vagina tree.
fucking on the balcony, you know, that's like paying fucking homage or whatever to the
The
vagina
vagina
tree.
tree. You know what? You right. Yeah,
I
I
hope
guess so.
I hope somebody gets pregnant on that fucking balcony.
I'm not gonna name any names. Anyways,
Anybody from Port Byron listening, make it happen. You'll get
make
a Toast
shout
Talks
out.
podcast.
If you get pregnant on the vagina tree or on the vagina tree balcony, uh, you have to name that child either bread or toast. That's a fact. Anyways, what were we talking about? Oh yeah, the NHL and fucking N.B.A. and shit. Yeah, we needed to get into the N.B.A. bubble because it's almost
Man,
playoff time, bro.
fuck yeah.
It
Yeah,
is
that's a fact.
almost fucking playoff time. We got the play-ins to go in with the 8 and the 9 seed, right?
Yep.
And the main matchup to watch is the fucking Blazers and the Grizzlies. We got Dame Dollar and CJ McCollum going up against fucking the Grizzlies with what was it? John no
Yeah, Ja
yeah,
Morant.
John Morant. I almost fucking fucked that up.
And
And everyone else is a fucking shitter on that team. And
yeah, basically just Ja Morant.
just John Morant. And I mean, kid's got no shot. I mean, I've been rooting for him all season. He's doing some amazing things with his game. Man's got unlimited bounce. You're shut down by the Blazers. Blazers got to make this fucking 8 seed so they could
Bro.
continue on to this fucking historic run that Damian Lillard's had.
Listen, man. They got fucking Damian Lillard, CJ McCollum. You fucking missed it though. They got fucking Melo, man.
Oh
I mean,
yeah,
come
I
on.
totally
You
forgot
can't
about
forget
Melo.
Melo.
I
And
feel bad.
yo,
It's so
the
weird because
Blazers.
here's the thing with Melo is I always forget that he's fucking playing for the Blazers because he left the Knicks and then he bounced around to so many teams and then left that I was like, yo, where the fuck's Melo at? So like now that he's playing for the Blazers and then this season's been botched too, like I just completely
Yeah.
forgot that Melo's there, bro. But anyways, yeah, Melo is another huge factor. I remember he hit that clutch shot earlier in the fucking bubble, and yeah, the Blazers gotta fucking make this 8 seed. They're definitely gonna beat the Grizzlies at least one time out of this play-in. So, that's pretty much how I feel about that.
Yeah, man, that's all they got to do. Since the Blazers, they passed the fucking Grizzlies. The Grizzlies went into the bubble with the 8 seed. They totally fucking choked on a huge cock. And the fucking Blazers, they came in, took that 8 seed away. So now the Grizzlies going to have to win 2 straight against fucking Damian Lillard. Sorry, Memphis.
Not happening.
No fucking shot. We're going to
No
see
shot.
LeBron James and the fucking Lakers versus Damian Lillard and the fucking Blazers in the first round. If that is not the best one fucking 8 seed matchup that you've seen,
Oh,
I
straight
mean,
nut.
come on, bro.
I mean, here's the thing though, is that if the Blazers go up against the Lakers, who's guarding AD?
Oh shit. I didn't think about that one.
Like,
Wow.
like you could probably lock up LeBron, but who's guarding AD? I don't see anybody on the Blazers. Well, who they got? Fucking Siakam, right? Or some shit.
No, Siakam's on the fucking Raptors. I think they
Oh
got
yeah.
no, dude, they got Hassan Whiteside.
Oh shit. Yes. Okay.
They
But
got
is that
Hassan
enough to
Whiteside.
is that enough to stop AD? I don't think so.
Probably not, but can AD fucking carry the team to a win if you lock everybody else down? I don't know. Obviously not.
Not against a hot Lillard.
I mean, how many years did AD play in fucking New Orleans? He made the playoffs once.
Yeah.
Obviously, he can't carry the team by himself.
Yeah. That's true. I just think,
And
yeah, if they got fucking Hassan Whiteside slowing down AD just enough, and then you can get the freaking perimeter guys to lock up LeBron, which honestly might not even happen because LeBron might just go into playoff mode. Cause I don't know, they might just go on a tear. But yeah, I think that if the Blazers walk out and take it against the fucking Lakers, that's their hardest game in the fucking playoffs for sure. Because then they're chilling
oh
until
yeah,
they're chilling until the fucking Clippers. And if they literally just walk out and take out the Lakers, I think they'll just be riding so much momentum that they'll take out the Clippers too.
this is the most excited I've been for a fucking 8 seed, bro. I mean, this shit is insane. I mean, we'll get into the predictions in a little bit, but
Yeah,
and the fucking Blazers. Before we fucking get into that though, we gotta touch base on the fucking Suns and the
yeah.
fucking Pelicans.
That was next up on the list. I didn't remember about the Pelicans, but the Suns went 8-0 in the bubble and still whiffed on the playoffs, which is fucking terrible to hear.
Man, I just feel bad for Devin Booker. Dude's one of the most talented fucking players in the league, and
Yep.
they just can't. They're just not doing anything for him.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if he asks for a trade soon.
And it just sucks that the way they like made the fucking bubble with the playoff thing, because I'm pretty sure the Suns have like the same record as the fucking Grizzlies and the Blazers, but just because of the way that the cookie crumbled,
Yeah,
like they
yeah.
got fucked.
That
But
sucks.
the reason I wanted to bring up the Pelicans is because, dude, the Pelicans are pretty much the reason they came up with the gimmick to begin with. The NBA wanted Zion in the playoffs, and they shit the bed, man. They shit right down their leg, and the fucking Blazers stole the spotlight.
That's a fact. Yeah, the Pelicans were laid out with like the easiest schedule of the bubble too, which was fucking like obvious from the start, and they still shit the bed. Like none of their like they had a couple highlights, but none of their games were like fucking super memorable.
No,
And like there was a few really good games that went down. Like you had the freaking you had the Lakers Clippers game, you had the Rockets fucking
yeah,
Clippers game, and you had the fucking the Sixers Bucks game, um the fucking Suns Celtics game that was disgusting. You had a couple Heat games that were disgusting. So like there like there's so many like memorable shit going on, and like they were just not part of that. So that's kind of just how I feel about that.
man, the bubble thing, it's pretty interesting too, because like I'd have never expected the Suns to go 8-0 and like play as good as they played. And
Yeah.
just like TJ Warren from the fucking
Oh yeah,
Pacers,
yep.
fucking dude went off. Like I like
He was
barely heard
bubble
of the fucking
MVP.
homie before this shit, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
Man,
He got all this clout off the fucking bubble because he was playing out of his fucking mind.
so I mean, honestly, the NBA did a really good job of the bubble. I was skeptical to begin with, but they did a good job,
I
and I'm
liked
looking
how it came
forward to
out.
the playoffs. One more thing though, before we get into the predictions, I got to touch on the Spurs real quick too. I mean, I barely even knew that the fucking Spurs were brought to the bubble,
Yeah,
but
neither did I.
they were, and I guess they made like a pretty good run, and they didn't make the playoffs, obviously. And that's the first time the Spurs haven't made the playoffs since 1997. So I just had to bring that up. That's
Oh
fucking
damn,
insane. That's a lot of
Popovich.
years.
Down goes Popovich. That's over 20 years actually.
Yeah,
It's across 2 decades. The Spurs made the playoffs every year. That's
man.
maddening.
If I'm Popovich, I might just hang up the coat, give it to Tim Duncan. Like he's
Yo,
old, you know.
honestly, that's not a terrible idea. Baby fundamentals.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
It's mentored by Popovich on it, turning over to the fucking Spurs. That would be a nice idea. As if Tim
Well,
Duncan.
he's already an assistant coach on the team.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he is, and he's got like the fucking you know how Timmy he never had like hair through his whole career,
Yeah.
bro. You better see a picture of him now. Man's got like the fucking not like a afro or not like cornrows, but I don't know what the fuck you call them. Like almost like fucking like dreads kinda, I guess. I
Mm-hmm.
don't know. You have to see it. Man's got a lot of hair now.
Yeah,
So
interesting. Interesting. Uh, I mean that's one thing to think about, I guess. But I think you want to roll into the predictions now, bro.
yeah, let's fucking do it. What do you
All
want to
right.
start with?
I think the big one to start out with that we got to get out of the way first, clear out the air. Finals winner prediction. Who do you think has taken the whole cake, the whole shebang? You know, actually, we'll take that at the end after we've talked
Yeah,
about all this other stuff.
yeah,
So,
that's what I was thinking.
who do you think is gonna make it to the finals?
Okay, so to the finals, I'm thinking it's gonna be the Bucks and the Clippers.
The Bucks and the Clippers. All right,
Yeah.
all right. And for me personally, I think that it's going to end up being the Bucks and the Lakers.
Okay.
Um, but would not be upset to be like the Bucks and the Blazers.
That would be fucking insane.
That would be fire.
So
But
you wanna break down like each conference then and kind of like what we're thinking.
yeah, so this kind of good spot to go into like kind of the upsets. So what was the actual bracket picture? Because I never actually got the chance to pull that up.
Oh shit! All right, here let me. Well, I'll just do the rundown here. All right, so obviously we got Portland and Memphis matching up.
Yep.
Deal is gonna go on to play the Lakers. So
Yep.
it's gonna be Portland versus the Lakers, and it'll be Houston versus the Thunder.
Okay.
So, whoever wins those two games play each other, obviously.
You got the
Then
Mavericks.
it's the Nuggets and the Jazz. It's the Clippers and the
And the
Mavericks.
Yep.
And then on the Eastern side, we got the Bucks facing off against the Magic. The Pacers and the Heat is gonna be a fucking heater. Boston and Philly, and then Toronto and Brooklyn.
All right.
So where you want to start with that?
Let's start on the Eastern Conference because I feel like this is kind of the less exciting bracket of this. I think.
Yeah, definitely.
But with the Pacers and the Heat game, there's a couple things that could go potentially because you got the freaking PJ Tucker in that series, and he's like we said, he's been popping off this entire freaking bubble. People were calling him the bubble MVP for like the past week, so like that's something to consider, like both inside and out of the league. But you also have like freaking Eric Drodrick on the fucking Heat, who's been consistently getting better.
Yeah.
More and more as he's been a leader role, and kind of people would like say that he's more like your typical true point guard, but I don't know. He's definitely had like scoring outbursts, kind of looking like Kyle Korver out there with the three ball and shit like that, and he's got some crafty passes, and so like that could be a really interesting matchup to see going on in the Heat and the Pacers.
Well, see, the Heat, pretty much the heart of their team is Jimmy Butler. The Pacers, I think that they probably do a better job of playing like more team basketball than the Heat because Jimmy Butler's kind of a fucking prick,
Yeah.
So personally, I think that the Pacers are gonna win because, like you said, you got T.J. Warren been blowing up. You got
Victor
the fucking
Oladipo.
Victor Oladipo coming off that injury. I don't know really what he's been doing, but he was an all-star before he got hurt.
Yeah.
They got that motherfucker Sabonis, that white dude that made the all-star
Yeah.
team. He's pretty good. So, I mean, honestly, I think the Pacers are going to beat Miami. They're going to go on to play the Bucks because the Bucks are going to fucking beat the shit out of Orlando. So,
Yeah, that's a wash.
that's a 4-0 sweep right there.
Yeah, grab the brooms. Wasn't there a fucking Celtics matchup you saw too? What was
Yeah,
the last two matchups?
Yeah, we got the Celtics facing up against the Sixers. Raptors and the Nets.
So, see, the Celtics and the Sixers is interesting because you have Joel Embiid, which is like, um, wait, no, he's been sitting out. He sat out the last game, didn't he?
I'm
I'm
not
pretty
sure
sure.
on that. I know that I'm pretty sure Ben Simmons got hurt though, and he's not playing.
Yeah, Ben Simmons got hurt. What the hell? Freaking Russell Westbrook got hurt too, didn't he? He got fucking like a knee injury.
Oh yeah,
There
I
was
think so.
there were some other injuries that went on in the Western Conference too. Another one that was significant, but I forget. I think it was on the Rockets. But yeah, yawn. Jeez, we're recording this close to midnight. Um, the Celtics and the Sixers is interesting because you have the Embiid versus Taco matchup, which they're both fucking just tall, lanky defenders, but they also have like versatile attack kit for just how big they are. And yeah, I think that's a really nice that would be a really good spotlight to shine on outside of like the biggest names. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean that and the Celtics and the Sixers, it's just like, I mean, it's a pretty good rivalry right now. It's probably one of the better rivalries in basketball, I think, at this point, because they just play each other so much.
Yeah, it is a good matchup every time they come out. It's a good show out and stuff like that. I mean, obviously they're not going to have huge turnout this time because of the fucking Rona, but yeah, like that's always been a good matchup between those two teams, or at least over the past like 5 to 10 years.
Yeah, so I mean, I say definitely the Six, they come out on top on that one. And then yeah, the Raptors and the Nets. I mean, the Nets, they're playing without Kyrie, they're playing without KD.
Yeah, the
So
Raptors should have that.
the Raptors have been on fucking fire.
Should
I
have
mean,
that on lock.
my Eastern Conference Finals prediction, I'm going Bucks and Raptors. Just because, I mean, there isn't really the East, like always, it's not that fucking tough. So the Bucks should
Yeah,
really walk into the finals.
yeah, that's a fact. Yeah. Now on the west side of this bracket, I mean, we don't really have to go into the minute details of that breakdown because freaking yeah, like you said, the East is kind of like sense. I really don't see much upsets going on in the East. You know what I mean? It's kind of like very set in stone. Whereas in the West, things are very much more even and
Yeah.
up in the air, so to speak. So, like you said, we had the Portland and Grizzlies uh, playing out for the 8th seed. Portland's probably going to win that most likely. I'd say like 95 times out of 100 they're winning that series. And so you got Portland versus the Lakers. We already talked about that, how that would be a crazy upset to walk into the fucking playoffs on. But, it is Dame time right now, bro. The fucking bubble is
Fuck
having
yeah.
its effect. It's Dame time 2020. Anyways, LeBron's got his handful for the first round. So we'll see how the hell they handle that. So to be continued on that, but I do have Lakers in my like finals prediction. So I'm favoring the Lakers in that matchup. Um, but uh, as far as the what was it, the Rockets
Thunder.
and the Thunder, I think that the Rockets have that fucking locked up. CP3 has been doing a lot. He's been a floor general. He's been fucking uh, laying out the passes. He's been hitting up not ridiculous numbers scoring, but like definitely carrying his team. And I just still think that even like without Russ, like that just gives James Harden more reason to let the ball fly.
Yeah, I
And
mean it's going to be a good storyline because it's obviously CP3 versus his former team. So though I mean they'll make a big deal out of that,
yeah,
but I mean does OKC really have a chance? I don't think so.
no. And the other thing too is that uh, like I said, with freaking Russell Westbrook being gone, they're going to be giving the ball to Harden more. But
Yeah,
statistically, like Harden's like 2 to 3 times better than anybody else in the league ever on ISO plays, like converting points off of ISO plays, which is like also statistically the worst fucking play in the game is doing
yeah,
literally everything by yourself. But he's
yeah.
he's he's literally 2 to 3 times more proficient at it than everybody else. And I'll tell you, it was 16 points per game off of isolation plays that James Harden gets. The next closest runner
Jesus.
was like fucking. It was like 9 or like
Holy
8,
shit. Wow, yeah, that's a big difference.
and then everybody else was like fucking or hovering around 5, like as an average, or like 3 to 5 for like a good average. So he's converting 16 points a game off of, hey, give me the ball and get out the way.
Bro, it's like his fucking handles are just insane. When they
Yeah,
like the slow-mos and like the close-ups of his handles, it's just like fucking mesmerizing.
yeah, and it's like, well, do I go up and fucking guard him and have him cross me over and go by me, Or do I fucking slack off of him and have him cross me over and step back?
Yeah.
Because he's gonna shoot it either way, and it doesn't matter. And even if I guard him to the point, like if I guard him and he blows by me, and I like still stick with him, and I maybe try to get a block shot, he's just gonna pass it.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah,
like,
because he's an underrated passer too.
yeah, he's ridiculously good at passing. Everyone knows that James Harden can score, but he consolidates the ball so well. That's why the Rockets were making it into like the third seed of the fucking playoffs, even without Russell Westbrook.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
So yeah, James Harden, like people rag on him a lot, and like he might be bending the rules a little bit, or like being very specific with how he plays and dribbles and shit like that. But can't deny that the man's pinning the ball in the basket.
Fuck yeah. No doubt about that.
Hitting the ball in the basket, night in and night out. Fucking, I think that's a good wrap up on the fucking on the basketball.
Yeah.
This was
Yeah, we
segment.
don't have to get into that much more.
Yeah, we kind of touched on that a decent amount. I think that this is a perfect time to throw it into our fucking segment of the day, which for you guys is going to be some motherfucking Mad Libs. Now, Tyler, I told you that this. I told you that I was going to give you a little bit of a warning beforehand.
Okay.
But yeah, we're going to we're gonna let you know what all these words mean one time before I flame the fuck out of you. All right.
All right. I'm listening.
All right.
I wasn't paying attention in first grade when we learned this.
Hold on. I gotta pull up all the Mad Libs really quick. Let's see what which one we want to grab. You want like a decent length one or like a shorter one?
We'll do a shorter one.
All right, I'll do a shorter one. Dragons. Sick note. Runaway bride proposal.
Oh, let's do that one.
All right. Runaway bride proposal. All right. An adjective is.
I'm listening.
Ready. An adjective describes something. All right.
Okay.
It's a describer. A noun is a person, place, or thing.
Okay.
And a verb is an action word. It's something that you do.
Okay, I can remember that.
And then everything else is pretty self-explanatory.
Okay. All right.
So, adjective.
Oh, I just need to come up with a fucking adjective.
Yeah. Just come up with one.
And this is a descriptive word. Okay. So, is fucking bitch? Would that be considered a descriptive word?
No. You know what? Yeah, we're pitting fucking bitch.
Okay. All right. My backup was whore.
What the fuck?
Or is that a noun? This was a good idea.
This is not what I signed up for. A noun.
Noun. Okay.
That would be a person, place, or thing.
Okay. Person, place, or thing. Person, place, or thing. Hindu statue.
Hindus. Okay. A number.
50.
50. A noun.
That's a person, place, or thing. A lion.
An adjective.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. A verb.
Oh, I forgot this.
It's a thingy. It's a dewy thingy.
A noun's a person, place, or thing. An adjective is a descriptive word.
Uh-huh.
And I need a verb. I don't remember what a verb is.
That sucks.
What the fuck's a verb?
It sounds like verb.
Well, yeah. Verb.
Man's forgot what a verb is. No, all right. It's a action. It's something you do.
Oh, it's an action. Shoot.
Okay. A noun.
Fuck. That's a person, place, or thing. A phone. Or phone, whatever.
A body part.
Fucking. The backside of your knee.
An adjective. Last one.
That's a descriptive word. Sexy.
Go mad. All right. Are you ready, bro?
Oh, I'm ready.
Runaway bride proposal ad lib. Look, I guarantee there'll be a fucking bitch times. I guarantee that some Hindu statue, 50 or both of us, is gonna want this out of this lion. But I also guarantee that if you don't ask to be beautiful, I'll shoot it for the rest of my phone. Because I know in the back of the knee, you're sexy one for me. I'm so confused.
Man, that sounds like the fucking people I work with.
No, you know what that sounds like? That sounds like when you just wake up and someone starts talking to you.
Yeah, really.
And it's just gibberish, but it's uh I'll shoot it from the rest of my phone because I know from the back of my knee you're the sexy one for me.
From the back of my knee.
From the back of my knee. That's awesome. All right. You do one more because I got this fucking shit pulled up. We got fucking dirty martini. The Veggie Tales theme. Rush Hour 3. Serial killer.
Let's do that one. We'll do serial killer.
New Olympic sport.
Oh no, let's do that.
That one.
Yeah, let's do new Olympic sport.
All right. Oh wait, I clicked on the wrong one. New Olympic sport. All right, we need a noun. It's a thing, Tyler. This one's a little bit longer.
It's a person, place, or thing.
Yeah.
Jeffrey Epstein.
We're not gonna let you guys forget. An adverb. So an adverb is a mix between an adjective and a verb.
What's a verb again?
It's a verb.
I have no idea. I have no idea what a verb is, bro.
All right, so an adverb describes something that you're doing.
Oh, describe something I'm doing. What the fuck? What the fuck you mean?
Like,
Just
if you were swimming, you'd like, I'm having I don't know, I don't know.
Wow, we don't know shit then. We don't know nothing about English.
We're bad at English apparently. An adverb, yeah, it describes something that you're doing because it's a mix between an adjective and a verb. So it's like
swinging.
Yeah. All right. A number.
10.
An animal, plural. So multiple.
Wildebeest. I don't know where I pulled that out of my ass from.
An adjective.
Fast.
Number.
95.
A noun.
Lightning McQueen.
McQueen. A verb ending in S. Like swings or punches or something like that.
Oh, shit.
2 adjectives.
Dumb and fucking
Come on,
dumb.
bro.
No, stupid and fucking stupid. Do that.
God damn it, Tyler. God damn it, Steve Pennell. You got a verb ending in ing and a verb ending in s.
Fucking.
Man's forgot what a verb is again.
No, I got it. Calling. And I need one with an S.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck.
Man's looking for inspiration.
Yeah, exactly. Calls.
Calls.
Yeah, that's a verb, right?
Yeah, but you just did calling.
Oh, did I really?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Did you already?
I already forgot.
Oh my god, this was a terrible idea.
Drinks.
All right. You're almost at the end. Adjective.
Holy shit. Ugly.
A noun.
Bread.
A verb ending in ed. So in the past.
Dated.
Length of time.
1,200 years.
Go mad. All right. All right. This is a decent read. Listen up, ladies and gentlemen. New this year to the Olympics is the sport of Jeffrey Epstein tag. Oh God. Oh shit. People swinging. People swinging compared this sport to that of the 10-meter relay. The sport is played where 4 wildebeest are each given the standard Jeffrey Epstein with the voicemail access in separate fast rooms of other players. Jeez, this is already a very interesting sport. Each of the team members on each team is given 95 words with a Lightning McQueen. This timer shits when the stupid player on the team picks up the Jeffrey Epstein to leave on the voicemail for the fucking stupid person, calling the first word on Lightning McQueen. As the event progresses, each person drinks one word from their Lightning McQueen until finally the ugly person has left a voicemail for the stupid person. with all the with all the words in it. At this point, the stupid person must be the Lightning McQueen for words into a bread, which submits the judges. What is going on here? There's stupid people. We got dumb people. We got Lightning McQueens. We got Jeffrey Epstein's.
You
The
lost me
score is
at Jeffrey Epstein tag. Oh man.
the score is dated upon speed and accuracy, with 1,200 years handicap for every incorrect word. So if you get an incorrect word, you're back 1,200 years. So you're with the fucking Egyptians and shit.
Wow.
All right,
What a sport.
sport. Jeffrey Epstein tag. I was not ready for that one.
No, not at all.
When the timer shits, the stupid player on the team picks up that Jeffrey Epstein to leave a voicemail for the fucking stupid person. I think that was my favorite line. That's awesome. Oh man, I guess I gotta do one, right? And then we'll fucking wrap up.
Yeah, I guess so.
I'll try to spit one out really quick.
All right.
How to make a PB&J.
Oh boy.
Super quick. All right. A color. We're going fucking. Fuck. I just scrolled away. Purple. A noun. Chainsaw. A food. Uh, Baby carrots. Two adjectives. Slimy
That's a good
and
one.
angry. A number. 17. Noun. Uh, uh, Crying baby on a flight. A verb. uh, Eat. Another verb. Uh, Lob. No. Fucking poke. Yeah, we'll poke. And then a noun. Uh, uh, Live television.
Oh boy, here we go.
Mad. How to make a PB&J. Select the type of bread you want to use. Many prefer the taste of purple bread, while others prefer chainsaw bread because it's healthy.
Oh, nice.
Because it's healthy. Chainsaw bread is healthy for you. Choose the flavor of jam or jelly. Personally, I prefer baby carrot jam, but you can use whatever you want. Choose the type of peanut butter, either slimy or angry. Take out 17 slices of bread. Yo, we're making lots of PB&Js today.
Yo, literally.
Take out 17 slices of bread. Use the crying baby on the flight to eat the jam all over the pieces of bread.
Oh no.
That was the line. Use the crying baby on a flight to yeet the jam all over the pieces of bread. That's awesome.
Oh man.
Now poke the peanut butter on the other slices of bread, put them together, and you have a PB&J live television. A1.
Oh man. That made it all worth it.
A1. I'm so glad that we did that. All right, bro. I think that's enough fucking Mad Libs. That was kind of fun. A good peek. Maybe we'll do it more, like throughout like the rest of the fucking episodes. But definitely something we'll have to revisit eventually. That was kind of fun.
Definitely.
All right, bro. Fucking this this pretty much brings us into our rant before we got to wrap up. Tyler, what's our rant for today?
Our rant for today, I don't remember. I got it written down. Forced conversations. For example, I'll give you an example. Like today, I went up to this dude that I was working with. I was like, "Hey man, I missed this spot here painting, and you got wet roller. So like, when you get a minute, can you just like roll that part right there for me? It's just like a little section." And he's like, "Sure, sure." And like, I thought that was gonna be all. But all this week I've been wearing my Patriots bucket hat because I'm not trying to get sunburn all down my neck, you know? So I
Yeah.
got the bucket hat on. And dude fucking had to force a conversation and be like, "Oh, so what do you think about the Patriots this year?" And I'm like, "Oh man," it turned into like the most awkward 5 minutes of my life. Like, I don't want to talk football with you, dude. I don't know if you know anything.
Why not?
Like, I don't really care. I was just like, dude, I don't know. Like, I think the Bills are probably better than we are. I mean, we're gonna see what. So it depends on what version of Cam Newton we get. And then it was like, well, I'm a Niners fan. Like, okay, cool. Like, you guys, you guys stole Jimmy Garoppolo from us. So like, thank you for that.
Yeah.
And then like, I'm trying to walk away this whole time because like, man's trying to go to lunch, and this is why like to me it was a forced conversation because I was trying to go
Oh,
to
yeah.
lunch,
Fair
and
enough. Yeah,
he
yeah.
and he just like kept on roping me in, and he's like, "Well, Cam, he's a professional. He's a he's a professional football player." Like,
Yeah,
yeah,
they
no,
all are.
like no fucking shit. It's like I don't know what he was trying to say, but it was just so forced and it was so unneeded. Like all I wanted to do was tell you, can you please paint this fucking part of the wall? I'm going to lunch, and you had to fucking go on and on and on. So
I
forced
definitely feel that.
conversations, bro, fucking suck.
You definitely get a lot of those. Just like me. Another yawn. Oh, that's twice now. Freaking. You definitely get a lot of those, like just being out on the street and being out on the ice cream cart definitely like accentuated that because you get it's right on this road, like down the road from the Salvation Army, and not to like be down on the Salvation Army, but like they tend to poor like low income households. So it's
Yeah,
like, of course, like you have like the oddball homeless guy walking up the block, like just like looking to strike a conversation with literally anybody. So you got
yeah,
like, well, this is the stuff that I wanted to wait to talk about on the ice cream cart because freaking this is some crazy shit. So there was the one day the guy comes up and it's like him and a girl sitting there having their little conversation across the street or whatever, and like they're talking loud, but like not so loud that like I can't block it out. And then the dude asks somebody for like a cigarette, and they're like, "Nah, I can't. I don't got no cigarettes." And then he just blows up. He's fucking pissed off. He's like, "You know what? Fuck this place, man. I've been out here in Binghamton, and ain't nobody got no fucking cigarette. Y'all all fucking broke. What kind of fucking shit is this? And ain't nobody out here got no motherfucking cigarette. Y'all broke as shit. You know what? This makes me angry as fuck. I'd be ready to beat the fuck out of somebody down
what
here.
the
Out
fuck?
of I'm like, yeah, I'm like, yo, like, what, like, who are you trying to fucking come at right now for like a fucking cigarette? First of all, you got the nerve to call somebody broke after you just tried to haggle them for something that you didn't have, and if like obviously if you had the money, you would have got that thing that you want so badly, right?
Yeah,
But like, second of all, it ain't none of your business whether they got it or not. Like, no matter what it is. And third of all, you're out here hitting that fucking nasty cancer stick. Of course, nobody has it. It's fucking 2020, and most people realize that cigarettes are fucking disgusting.
yo, yeah, and it's 2020, and we're in the age of the fucking coronavirus. You think I want to give you a fucking cigarette and like
Yeah,
deal with that shit? No, fuck that.
yeah, fuck no. You're a random person off the street. You're asking me for some shit, and I'm gonna tell you no, and now you're gonna get mad about it. Get the fuck out of here.
Man, I had some shit like that happen at the fucking gas station one time. What fucking Emily needed to get gas. Went to the gas station there on the corner in Auburn by By the fucking, you know, the one by Tops and fucking
Yeah.
Sakura. We
Yep.
went to
Yep.
that one, and
The
like it's
quick
kind of
fill. It's a quick fill.
yeah, it's kind of a shitty gas station, and like I'm pumping the gas, and this fucking dude comes up and he's like, "Hey, can you fucking spare me 6 cents?" Da, da, da. Like,
What
nah,
the
dude, I
fuck
don't
you
have
need 6 cents
like
for?
I ain't got sense, because to me, I'm thinking like, yeah, I'm gonna fucking pull out my money and dude's gonna fucking jump me and steal my wallet. Like, I'm not fucking stupid. I wasn't born yesterday. And dude starts getting like all fucking pissed off. Oh, I know you got 6 cents. Like, dude, I don't have no fucking change. Like, I'm not giving you my fucking money. I don't have nothing. I don't have fucking 6 cents for you. And dude was just like real fucking hostile, like getting all fucking pissed off because I wasn't gonna give him 6 fucking cents. Who carries around fucking change on him? We're not living in the fucking 20s, man. Like, come on.
On that point, Mans has been plagued by fucking quarters this entire week because working the fucking stand, the tip
Oh
jar
shit.
is sitting there, and so literally,
Yeah.
like I had it would be like everything's in increments of like 50 cents. So it'd be like 450. Oh, here's keep the change, or like it'll be like freaking like 850, and they'll put $1.50. Here's keep the change, and then I empty out the tip jar at the end of the day, and there's like fucking $3 or $4 worth of quarters in there. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Keep your fucking quarters.
Yeah, well, not even like I'll take the quarters, but don't give me no fucking dimes and nickels and shit. Like
Yeah.
the
That
quarters are
shit.
quarters are easy enough to change in, but even getting when you're getting like fucking $4 worth of quarters in a day, like that's fucking ridiculous to be walking around with.
Dude, honestly, that like goes into a totally different thing that has nothing to do with anything. But how long you think until like cash and coins are just fucking gone forever? Because
Like
like
until it's just cryptocurrency.
yeah, like working at Staples, bro, I really realized not that many motherfuckers use cash no more. It's like all on cards.
Yeah,
So like,
I'm
when are we
mostly on
gonna
the
make the
card.
flip?
My
Well, the
dad gets
thing
mad
is,
at me too because like freaking like anytime that it will be like yo freaking can I get like freaking $5 to go to the freaking store or something like that, I'm just like yeah dad I only got my card on me, and he's not comfortable enough to be like run to take
yeah,
my card to run to the store, so he's like
yeah,
yeah I don't know.
that's how my dad is too. And like, my dad doesn't even have a card for like his bank account because like my
Hmm.
mom has it. He doesn't need one because he doesn't fucking believe in the card thing. And like, I was always like real big on cash, but like with the job, I can only get direct deposit. Like, I can't get a paper check, so like I don't go to the bank. Like, I
Yeah,
don't be like drawing out cash off my fucking check when I go and cash it, you know. So
yeah,
like, there's really no reason for me to go to the bank at all. Like, I can just pay with everything with a card.
yeah,
So
exactly. It just shows up in your account and then you don't fuck with it and then it's on your card and you're just around with your card.
I mean, the only thing I like to pay for gas with cash. Just, I don't know why, but I just do.
It's
And
quick,
dude,
yeah.
another thing is fucking like, you feel like an asshole using cash right now anyway, because the people just like look at you like you're an asshole
Yeah,
because it's like, oh,
it.
you're touching the fucking cash, you know?
Yeah, that's true. See, like, more places need to get Apple Pay so you can fucking just click your phone
Yeah.
over that shit. Cause that shit's clutch. And then there's also the market around the corner from me, the one where I said the one dude tried to get his dick sucked or whatever. You remember that?
Oh yeah.
That place is G because they got a card reader that you could just swipe over it. It's like a chip reader, but it just
Oh
like
shit.
checks it
Yeah.
over the magnet, and you just swipe it like wave it over it. You don't even touch it, and it detects it and it works. And it's like, yo, that's fucking awesome. Like
That's pretty
tiny.
dope.
It's tiny as fuck. It looks like they bought it for like $15. They probably did. I was like, yo, why doesn't every place have this? So
Huh.
yeah, they're fucking
Yeah, this
G's for that.
man, this didn't have nothing to do with our rant. But yeah,
Yeah,
just
no, that's what the rant's for, though. It started off at one place, but I mean, like, forced conversations are annoying as fuck as they are, but like having to stay on one topic for a conversation is also fucking annoying.
that
So
is fucking annoying.
yeah.
You know,
Anyways, What are
Yeah.
you saying?
Well, I was just gonna say, one more thing about the forced conversations. I just kind of want to know what people think because we kind of talked about this before we fucking started the podcast. I think that like when you go get your fucking haircut, it's like real fucking forced conversation. And I'd rather like you just ask me how I want my haircut and you just cut my fucking hair and we just be there in silence. Like we don't need to talk. I don't need to hear your life story. You sure shit don't need to hear mine. I don't fucking care how you're doing, and you shouldn't give a fuck how I'm doing. You're just kissing my ass so you can get a fucking tip. And it did work the last time. But
And so, what's the problem with that?
the problem is it's a forced conversation and it's fucking bullshit and we don't need it.
See, here's the thing with I fucks with barbers, but we were talking about this last episode where you didn't like the one that you went to. That was the one that my mom always brought me to. Whenever that place closed down and I started checking out other places, like it was always a chill spot. But
Yeah.
like mostly, I don't know. A lot of the guys are fucking cool to just chill and talk to, unless they like the last guys that I went to in downtown. They fucked me up with the back of my head, but like that finally cleared up with all the dry skin that I had and shit like that. Man, it's like times 10 dandruff. But
God
they
damn.
weren't trying to fucking start a conversation with me. They were talking amongst themselves, but it was in a different language that they thought that I didn't understand, which was what got me fucked up. But that's a whole
Man,
different type of subject.
dude, the thing with all the talking that gets me is like if you're doing all this talking, I feel like you're more prone to like fucking my shit up. So maybe just like shut the fuck up and just cut my hair,
Or
you know?
maybe they're actually good at their job.
Maybe, but maybe they're not.
Yeah.
And another thing on the forced conversations, the reason I only use self checkout if there's self checkout lanes at the place I go is because of the forced conversations. Because you go to Walmart and you go through with the fucking human being and not the self checkout, and they always gotta force some bullshit. Just ring out my fucking shit. No, this is how it should go. You come up, hi, how are you today? Good, how are you? Good. And then you ring out my shit and I get the fuck out. That's all I gotta
That's
do.
usually how that goes for me. I don't never really get talked up by the fucking. The only thing is
Yeah.
that there's one person at the grocery store that I actually know from outside of them working there. So like I talked to her, but like that's it.
Man, you're lucky. It feels like every time I go to fucking Walmart, bro, I went to Winn-Dixie, and this dude started giving me his fucking life story because I was wearing like a patch shirt, whatever. This is why, bro. I think I'm better off just wearing like a blank fucking t-shirt everywhere I go because everybody's got to comment on something. I'm wearing a fucking Dunder Mifflin shirt right now. If I went out wearing this, some motherfucker would have to say something stupid about the office, and I'm just gonna be like, "What are you talking about?" And then they'd be like, "Oh, you're sure?" Because it happens all the time. I'm at
Hmm.
Winn-Dixie.
That's a
I'm
whole
wearing the
different
fucking.
rant.
I'm wearing a fucking like a patch shirt or like a Pat's hat, whatever the fuck I was wearing. And the dude goes on to tell me about, oh, I went to school with fucking J.Y. Bentley and da 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 da. He's linebacker for the Patriots. I'm like, who the dude is? He's like, oh yeah, he's from here and I'm from here and like, where are you from? And, dude, I don't give a fuck who you. I don't give a fuck if you went to school with Tom Brady. I don't give a flying fuck. He has no fucking idea who you are. So, like, good for you. I don't care. Ring out the shit and let me leave.
Yeah.
Everybody always has to make a fucking comment when you're wearing something for your team or like whatever. Just
See,
fuck
but I'm
off.
see, but I'm the dude that like if I see someone with a Pat's hat, I'm like, yo, nice hat. But like that's
Yo,
pretty much where
see,
I.
no, yeah, I like that. I'm fine with that. But when you have to stop me and fucking have a conversation, here's another one. Here's another one. Win Dixie again. I'm at Win Dixie. And I got the fucking pat shit on. And this kid's walking around with a fucking Nick Foles Eagles fucking jersey on, the Super Bowl jersey, and the kid has to come up to me, like fucking 12 years old. It makes a fucking point to come up to me to tell me that the Patriots suck. Dude, fuck off. I don't give a flying fuck what you think, alright, kid? You're fucking 12 years old. Go find your
Yeah.
fucking mom, alright? The kid was just wandering around the fucking store and had to come up to me and say some stupid ass fucking shit. I don't fucking care. All right. We got fucking 6 rings, buddy. You got 1 from your backup
Yeah.
quarterback. Fuck
Yeah.
off.
That's how it goes. Yeah, no.
Shit just pisses me off, man.
Little kids coming up and making wild claims is also another thing that's like, it's mildly annoying, but it's also like mildly satisfying because I could just like crush their dreams in a second. It's terrible, but it's also like I
Yeah.
love hitting people. I love hitting people that think that they know everything with a good slap in the face of reality.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
so
that's
like
pretty good.
little kids that think that they know stuff because they watched a video on it is a perfect example of that. And it's just like, it's kind of like watching Gordon Ramsay go in and rip into the people. It's like, oh man, get him, Gordon, go.
That's the best.
Chew their ass out, fucking Gordon. Fucking tear them apart. That shit was undercooked. Get him. Yeah, no, that's my shit. But fuck yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Want to wrap it up?
I don't have nothing else to add. You got anything else to add?
I'm pretty done here, bro. Frickin', we episode 25. This is gonna get fixed in post. Hold on. Reset. Fucking episode 25. Looking good. We had a really good time here. We went deep into depth with the fucking situation in the N.B.A. Did some fucking Mad Libs. Those turned out a lot better than I thought they were going to be, even though it was kind of painful to get into.
Yeah.
And forced conversations, man, fucking absolutely annoying when you just get trapped into them. But at least you got to live to tell the tale today. So
exactly. Almost fucking died today. Forgot
fuck
about
yeah.
that.
Yeah, should go get an ice cream to fucking celebrate.
I already did.
There you go. So, anyways, that's our fucking recap. Tyler, where can they find you at?
You can find me at TylerPennell_50 on all social media.
You can find me at EJ Thompson 18 on Snapchat, and honestly, it's just EJ on Instagram. Guys, check out Toast Talks on the YouTube channel Toast Talks. We got still bread and toast reworks coming on the website, so the oven is a lot more prominent for you guys to get posting right away as soon as you sign up. So if you're not a member already, make sure that you go on there at breadandtoast.com and sign up. All you need is an email, easy peasy, get that shit out there. And hopefully in the next couple episodes, we'll have some fucking interviews for some local personalities that I got up here, up in the 607, with some crazy stories. But definitely keep your ear out for the shit going on later on, because like I said, this is only 25% of the way to 100. And then once you get to 100, then it's like 101, and you just keep going from there. And yeah, that's like a lot of episodes. So when you hear about this later on, you know what I mean? It'll be relevant.
Yeah,
but
man.
Anyways,
there's no 25% of infinity. We're going forever. All right.
We're running it.
We're going
until
big.
The internet breaks. All right.
Exactly.
All right. So I'm fucking toast, guys. Yeah.
I'm fucking bread. We fucking knocked episode 25 out of the water. This is the longest fucking episode we've ever had. I hope you fucking guys enjoy all the content. We're really fucking trying to smash it out for you guys. And I'm fucking enjoying it. We got the fucking Mad Libs. We got the fucking rant. We're trying to get some more structure. We're just fucking, man. We're fucking killing it. We're just fucking along. So I'm going nuts. It's fucking late. And I'm ready to wrap this fucker up. I'm bread. He's fucking toast. I'm fucking bread. We're all fucking, and have a good fucking night. I haven't done anything with the mustache yet, so sorry guys.
Bam bam. Boom bam. See you guys later.
Fucking outro. Boom.
Hey, the beat go off? Hey. Hey, I up it, then my heat go off. Bang. I heard he do that sneaky talk. I heard he was a sneaky dog. I up this fucking Forbes and I sneak it dog.
but slam it with more shit. Just be like,
Yeah.
hit the fucking lights.
Oh well,
Yeah.
whatever. I'll
Yeah.
just be like, yeah, yeah, bro, you here? Episode 25 of Toast Talks. It's starting now. And then you just hit the lights. I think that will
All
be,
right. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
All right. All right. And then you want to like just vibe for a minute, just kind of like fucking
Yeah. It's
like
starting now,
pumping out. Yeah, we'll just be like talking. I'm bread.
and I'm toast.
Yeah, yeah, that's what we'll do. All right.
And this is
It's a,
episode 25.
all right. Yo, and save this portion right here. And
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
could throw this in at the end.
Yeah. Like last time.
Yeah.
All right. All right.
All right.